from a different life. When we win, when we go all in. Because being all in does not mean that we're sellout, but that means we're sold out. Going all in means different things to different people. So for some it means total dependence. For other it looks like total surrenderance to one. It's complete obedience. And to another it might be complete submission. Either the case, the gospel doesn't cost anything, but it requires everything. It demands that we go all in. The term simply means placing all that you have into God's steadfast, unchanging hands. Any poker players in the house? Nobody play poker? All right, thank you. I'm glad we ain't got everybody so saved and sanctified. They being honest. Now, anybody ever play Texas Hold'em back in the day? Not one. Thank you, Dr. Jock. Thank you, thank you. And you know when the game gets good, poker, Texas Hold'em, you figure like I got the best hand in the house. Can't nobody beat this royal flush. So at that time, you say, you know what? I'm gonna go all in, because I can't nobody beat me. And it's an anxious time. It's a scary time too, and it's also a time when you're like, hey, listen, God, I know that if I put all this in, I might lose my shirt, I might lose my car, I might lose my watch, I might lose, my wife is gonna be mad if I don't come home with this money tonight, because I'm gambling with mortgage money, I'm gambling with the car note, I'm gambling with something, but I'm going all in today. He says, I know it's scary, I know it's anxious, but in the body of Christ, all in means the same exact thing. It can be scary, it can be exciting, it can also have anxious moments. He says, but in the body of Christ, it also means that we have faith. Faith is not a gamble when you're playing with house money. Faith is not a gamble when you got a loaded deck. Faith is not a gamble when you say, God, he already counted the cards for me and he paid the cost. When we got faith, it's like, hey God, I can go all in, it doesn't matter. You know how I know? Because you got me, you got my back. I already know what it's going to look like on the end of this, so I can go all in. You covered me, your blood washed me, you saved me. You were the one that died for my sins, so I can go all in for you. Faith is not a gamble. So why don't we go all in when we know we got God's hand? Why don't we go all in when we know we got God's hand? You can either have faith or you can have control, but you can't have both. You can't have both. You can't have both. If you want God to do something off the chart for you, let go of control and lean over to faith. Acts 4 verses 32 kind of sets the backdrop for this story. And the backdrop kind of goes like this. Hey, listen, church, we need y'all to sell all your possessions so we can create a financial system for the new coming church that Peter was trying to set up with the apostles. And this guy Barnabas said, hey, you know what? Not only am I going to sell what I'm supposed to sell, I'm going to sell it all, and I'm going to give all to the church. Come on. So Ananias and Sapphira said, hey, that esteem, that prestige that he was just given, we want the same thing. They already went in with the wrong intent. They already went into this with the wrong intent. So that leads us to Acts 5. So when we look at our text today, this is, like I said, it's the beginning. It's like the first 100 days of someone's election period, you know, and what they can do to set up. So Peter's trying to set some things up, and Ananias and Sapphira said, hey, you know what? We saw what Barnabas did in the last one, because his text started off, he says, but a certain man. Come on. But a certain man got to take me back to what I got to go read the other one. Why did he say but? So he says, but a certain man named Ananias and Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price, his wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. I think that's the part that's so critical right there. Just those two verses. Headship. We have to be mindful, especially young ladies, who you decide that you want to get into the bondage with and bound with. Headship. If someone is making a decision, my wife would always say to me, I don't like that service. I'm not trying to pay that service. She would always say, they ain't gonna block my blessing. I gotta still give her tip. Don't block my blessing. Could you imagine if Ananias would have said, Sapphira would have said to Ananias, hey, listen, don't block our blessing. Don't block our blessing. This story would have went a total different way. Don't block our blessing. But she says, hey, baby, I love you. Whatever you say, I'm going to do. Like she don't hear God for herself. And said, hey, you know what? It's all right. Whatever you say, I'm going to do. I'm glad I didn't marry a woman like that. I can almost imagine most of women here to the world ain't like that. You see it on some of their faces. Nah, we ain't going for that. We ain't going for that. Amen. And this is a great example of when you think you're all in, how you can cause harm to those around you. This is a great example. You think you all in. Because he wasn't just talking to anybody. He was talking to church people. Ananias and Sapphira were church people. And so much so they were leaders in the current day church. They were leaders. That tells me, hey, listen, this is a great example. It's a great example that we can harm people around us. It says, this is for somebody too also. It's also important who's in your camp. It's also important who's in your corner. Who's encouraging you? Who's pushing you to your next point? Who's in your camp that you bouncing things off of? That's saying, you know what, I wouldn't give God that neither. You're right, I just wouldn't do that. Who's around you? Who's around you? They were expecting to settle land and give back the money to the church, but they lied and kept back part, which we already read. And there's some kind of plan B that they had in their mind. Now, we can agree that it was wrong, but it kind of makes sense. God, okay, if I give you all this money today, can I really pay what we rationalize these things. We do. If I pay all, if I give you all my tithes, how do I get the $5 I need to get gas to get home? And if I give you all this money, there's something going on in my child's school that he needs the funding, or they need the shoes, or I need the pants, or I need the dress, or I need the help with the electric bill, but can I just keep this $50 for me? He said, so, of course they weren't bad people. They were church people. And we know this. And they took part and hit it. They essentially was telling God, I can do this with just part of you. I don't need all of you, God. That's why he said, hey God, I don't need all of you. I just want part of you. They were telling God, I can be partially in and get by. I don't need you all. God told me, he said, hey man, no more hokey pokey. You know the song, you put your left foot in, you take your left foot. But come on, it's a gospel cut. And you do the yeah, somebody around, yeah. That's what it's all about. God said no more lukewarm Christians. Yeah! So come on, no more lukewarm Christians. Either you're hot or you're cold. Don't play games with me. That's a child's game. Stop playing games with me. But I want you all in, because you want all of what I got for you, don't you? So I need you to come all the way up here. So therefore, you know what? He says, how do we expect God to go all in for us when we decide, God, I'll give you my heart, but I'm going to keep my attitude? He says, God, I'll give you my mouth, but I'm going to keep my thoughts. He says, okay, God, I'll give you my body, but I'm going to keep my money. God says, no, man. You can't keep giving God all and expect it. You can't keep giving God part and expecting all of him. Most people have been getting by in their life doing just partial, not throwing all themselves into schoolwork, talking about, I'm going to give me a full ride. You better come to work. Yeah, I don't know how overseas. I'm sure I don't understand how overseas. You know, no school that I'm going to is giving full ride for seas. And I want a promotion, God, but I'm only really up here just to show up for a Friday check. I'm only here just to show up for a Friday check, God. I'm not going to do the little extra things that I know I can do on my job that I had a boss say, who did that? Why did they do that? I remember the first week on my job now, a major was threatening to fire me, but a captain said, I got to praise this man. I go into the cell block and they said, why did you do that job? I looked at him, I said, because it needed to be done. That was my answer. He said, well, who told you to do it? Nobody. I seen it. It needed to be done. So while the man on the fourth floor was threatening to fire me, the man downstairs who was petitioning to be the next chief says, no, we got to keep him. He's going outside the box. No one told him to do anything. He said it because it needed to be done. No one is thinking like that. No one is talking like that. Here, I got another captain in the cell block arguing with another officer in the cell block, but work needs to be done. So I said, well, let me get it done. Let me get it done. He said, hey, I'm giving you half of my heart. I'm going to give you half of my commitment. But girl, why aren't you giving me all of you? Why aren't you giving me all of you? I'm upset with that. I can't have you all, girl. No. You're giving half of yourself to me. Half focus, half of your time. And we keep giving partial of ourselves and sitting next to people who are giving all. We keep sitting next to people who are giving all. And we just keep wondering why it's passing us by. They didn't gave all, Mr. Nadine. She constantly giving all, but the one next to you is like, why can't it seem like it's keep jumping over me? Why do I keep feeling like I missed the blessing? No, you didn't miss it. It's still there waiting for you, but I need you to go all in. I need you to go all in. It ain't missing you. It ain't missing you. Have you ever been all in, heart, mind, body? Or are you just still giving part of yourself? You only win when you go all in. You can't win if you're not going all in. How do you fight your enemy? How do you fight your current enemy? Do you fight it from your current self? Y'all look pretty now. I can only imagine years ago when y'all wasn't looking so pretty. The enemy would come up to you. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all had your Vaselines on ready. You Vaseline your face up, you braid your hair back real quick, and it was going down. No matter what the enemy looked like. If they was coming after your child, you went all in. If they were coming after your wife, you went all in. If they were coming back in the day when you weren't really so saved and sanctified like you are now, you kicked your shoes off, you were walking your floors all night, you was pacing, you were doing whatever you need to do. You shout, you talking to the Lord like you was some street. Look, I'm telling you, if you don't make this happen right now, there's going to be something up in here. I'm telling you, if y'all don't make no God, I am saying, Lord, if this ain't going down now, up in this joint, I'm telling you, something's going to go down. That's how y'all was when y'all wasn't so saved. God is saying, hey, that's what I want. Y'all get too more holy for me. Come back to me like it's real. Come back to me like it's like, y'all too pretty now. Y'all saying, hey, talk to me. Fight the enemy the way you fought him when you was first saved. That's what God is saying. Fight that enemy like that. Nah, but y'all not fighting him like that. Come on. He's saying, hey. He's saying, hey, I done lost my spot. Amen. Amen. Your past self wasn't so pretty. Your past self didn't care what nobody said about you. Your past self wasn't caring about your neighbors. Your past self, you would come in here and praise God. You wouldn't care what you look like. Your hair done did or not done did. The makeup's coming off your face. You're snotting everywhere. I'm just trying to tell me your eyelashes may be falling. The guys might, hey, listen, I'm coming in jeans, ripped up socks, holy shoes. You didn't care. You got it all in because you wanted to get in the presence of the Lord. God is saying, I want you to fight that way. I want you to come back and fight that way. That's how I want you to fight the enemy. You kept your Vaseline on ready. I love that. Yes. Not going all in. Give you success, but you'll lack significance. That's right. Not going all in. You'll have power, but you won't have purpose. Not going in. You'll have money, but you'll lack meaning. But you'll lack meaning. God is saying, I want you to go all in. Shout, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Say it like you mean it. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. No. Sit there you go. Clap at it. I'm going all in. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, clap at it. I'm going all in. You want to make the enemy mad today. I'm going all in. We're going to clap at it. Right. Come on. These two in scripture, and it's amazing. They're there for no real significant reason but to give us a warning. They're there. There's no real revelation that happens when the nice is far. They're just there to give us a warning. They were there to warn us what happens if you choose not to go all in. Yes. They're there. He says, they hid part of what was given. Yeah. And the real question is, what are we hiding from God? That he asked you to give over to him. He says, are you holding back what I asked for? Are you taking part in keeping it as a plan B when I gave you the promise? Abraham, I gave you the promise. Daniel, when things look scary and you think it's just only 3 of y'all in the furnace, I asked you to go all in. And the Bible tells me that they seen a shadow of someone else in there. He says, hey, will you go all in? He said, will you go all in? You should shout, because I love in Ephesians 1 and 4, God chose us as a plan A. Yes. He says, according as he had chosen us in him.
Yes.
Before the foundations of the world, he counted the cost for you. Yes. He said, oh, Christian, I'm counting the cost for you, and oh, Destiny and Stacy and Kathleen, and he said, hey, I'm counting the cost for all of you. I'm counting the cost for you, and I'm going to count you all in me before you were born. He says, hey, if I did that for you, why can't you go all in for me?
Yes.
He says, and you should be holy without blame before him in love. He wants more of you. Yeah. And it's not that he's trying to keep anything from you, but he wants you all in first.
Yes.
Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first. Oh yeah, I know the Bible. The kingdom of God. And all these things shall be added unto you. Amen? Yeah. He says, I'm not trying to hold anything back from you. Not at all. I'm not trying to hold anything back from you. He says, but I want you to seek the kingdom first. Yes. It's not that I won't bless you. It's that he said, I want you to seek me as a priority first. Yes. And I will make you a priority. It's not that I won't seek your vision first, but I want you to seek me first, and then I'll seek your vision. If you co-sign what I co-sign, then I'll co-sign what you co-sign. If you go in for me, then I'll go in for you. Yes. If you bless me, then I will bless you. If you make me a priority, then I'll make you a priority. He said, but I want you to seek me first. Yes. Not seek me only. Yes. It doesn't say that with prayer. It says seek me first. And he says, if you go all in for me, I'll go all in for you. This is like a stimulus package. And I like that. He said, if you seek me first, you'll get the blessing.
Yes, yes.
You'll get the blessing. You want him to break them yokes? Seek him first. Go all in. Yeah. You need that burden destroyed? Seek him first and go all in. You need that blessing over your life that was declared over y'all? Y'all saw him first. That's what God is saying. Watch me open up the windows of heaven that you don't have room enough to receive it once you seek me first. Go all in. Go all in. First. I like this because it's kind of like when you want a job for a long time, you get vested. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like you said, you got vested interest in this area. He says right here, he says, when you have a job for so long and you become vested, you get certain benefits that the average person doesn't get. He says right here, he says, you get a different level of engagement when you are in the vested interest stage. He says, you get a different level of interest on your stock options, and if you go all in and you invest. He says, you get these things that you don't even have to ask for when you're at the vested stage at your job. God is saying you're vested when you go all in. When you go all in, you get vested. He says, God tell somebody, he said, go all in, because once you get vested, you ain't got to keep asking me about certain things. It's already covered with the blood. That issue with those kids, and you ain't got to talk to me about it no more. The issue that's on the job, guess what? We ain't got to have this conversation no more. That issue that's going on with your spouse, he says, guess what? We don't have to talk about it no more, because you're vested, and I got that covered, because you are all in. I love it. He says, I covered that with the blood. You're vested. I got you. Shout, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I remember there was a time I only had like dollars in my account. Just like one. Wasn't a lot. I'm not lying. You know, I was struggling, bachelor, so to say. And I'm trying to play the world. I'm trying to play in church. And there were some times when I was getting things I shouldn't have been getting, and I'm trying to figure out why am I getting this letter from, at that time, Financial Fidelity, that my account bounced. I'm like, what? I got money in there. Well, I stopped tithing. But I'm playing in the world. I didn't trust God with my money. So I'm playing in the world, and I might show up to church for a week, and then I disappear for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and I show back. I'm like, all right, well, I ain't got to tithe today. I ain't tithed in the past 3 weeks, so they ain't gonna hurt me. And that's when I had ones. So that time I received that second, hey man, you owe us some money. I owe the bank money. He said, okay. I said, Lord, I'm going to learn this today. I'm going to church and I'm tithing. And I had ones. He says, okay, you trust me with your ones. I might have $5 in my account. I'm giving you $250 of it. Here you go, God. Here you go, take $3 of it. Whatever you ask for, I gave it to him. Whatever it was. He says, okay, you trust me with the ones, and I'm going to give you 10s. I said, okay, God, I done stepped up some. I got 10s now again. If it was $20 in my account, I gave him 19 of it, or 20, whatever he asked for, I gave it to him, God. What would you have me to do? And I said, man, I'm broke. I'm hurting. I got 2 kids. Prior to the marriage, I'm hurting. What you want me to give? I got bills. He said, give me $15. Okay, I give him 15. It's $5 in my account. He says, okay, you trust me with the 10s? Yeah. Now I'm gonna give you 50s. Okay. Well, all right. Now I'm looking at $55, $60 in my account. How much of this do you want, God? I'm hoping he's saying like 10. But he said, no, give me 45. What the? So I give him 45. He says, okay, you still trusting me? I said, okay, I'm going all in now. You keep making it happen, I'm gonna keep going. He says, I'm gonna give you hundreds. I said, okay, God. He got to the point, I got $300 or $400 in my account, and I'm saving. He says, give me $250 of that. Okay, God, I ain't got, this time it ain't no debate. This ain't no debate. Here you go, take $250. He says, okay, you trust me with that? Now I'm gonna give you thousands. Okay, God. Okay, God. You want to give me thousands? Watch what I do. Watch what I do. You want to give up thousands? I'm giving you thousands back. He's so much so, and this is not to boast anything. I can become a bank for somebody. I can finance a six-figure deal of a property on my own. I don't need nobody else to come find for me. I can go out today and tomorrow and buy me a 6-figure home if I told you, because I trusted the Lord and He trusted me. I went all in with my money. And that's the first one I got. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. God, I trust you. I know what you can do. I've seen you do it. When I had nothing. When I didn't have a job. You said, listen, trust in me. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge you. Okay, God, I didn't have a job for 8 months. I was married, had kids, and hadn't have a job for 8 months. But every bill was met. Every car note was paid. Everything. And my wife didn't work. We both didn't have a job. And I'm thinking, I'm going to do this. I didn't fret and not worry. But at that time, I was a tither. So every little bit I got, I said, I'm giving it to you, God. Oh, I'm giving it to you, God. Oh, I'm giving it to you, God. This is so much so I can trust you now. Come on. I can trust you now. You went all in with your finances. Can you imagine if you go all in with your relationships, what it look like? All in with your kids, what it look like? All in your job, what it would look like? He said, it's time for you to go all in. 2019, you want to birth something? It's about going all in. It's not about being a sellout. It's about being sold out. God said, I want you all in. Young people hear me now when I say this. Listen, as much as you want to go in to be the next LeBron James or the next Calvin Johnson catching football, put your skills and your techniques to doing just that. Give it all to God. He'll take you to the next level. Play something for me. Just play anything. Play anything. Play anything. Something good. Something good. Something good. Speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a little bit. Chi-Chi is a great player. Chi-Chi has 5. You add the other 5, that's 10. 10 fingers. 10 fingers. And he's plays. Come on, give me something, Chi-Chi. Give me something that's like, go, man. There you go. Yeah, give me that. There you go. He has nothing different than I have. Nothing at all. Nothing than anybody else. What's the difference between Chi-Chi and everybody else? He sold out. He said, God, I'm giving you all 5 of these. He said, I'm going all in with it. No matter how old he was, he said, God, I'm going to give it all to you. That's the difference between Chi-Chi and me right now. Right now. The difference is, if I would have sold out and stayed with my saxophone when I was a young child, then I'd probably be playing right where Chi-Chi's at. Chi-Chi was sold out when he started playing. That's the difference. God is saying, watch your gift make room for you when you sell out, when you go all out. When you go all out, your gift shall make room for you. Go all in. Go all in. Go all in. Because Chi-Chi went all in. He can play like that. His gift made room for him. I can only imagine he's being sought all throughout Delaware. Hey, listen, can you play for us? 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 He probably got turned deals down. Can you play for us? Can you play for us? Can you play for us? My finances, so people are asking me, can you finance this deal? Can you finance this deal? Can you finance? So much, so I gotta look at bills and say, no, I can't do this one for you. No, I don't want to do this one for you. No, because I sold out to that. God, I'm going all in that. I'm going to be sold out to your vision. I'm going to be sold out to your purpose. I'm going to be sold out to whatever you would have me do. The promise is yours, God. The vision is yours, God. But I'm going all in. I co-sign with you those times. I promise you, God. Give me your yoke. Your yoke is easy and your burden is light.
Wonderful.
relationships, and you want to grow at your jobs, and if you got a ministry, you want your ministry to grow, if you want your blog to grow, and if you want your business to grow, and you want your children to grow, he said, hey, listen, don't only give it over to me, but go all in. Go all in. Go all in. Because if you're not all in, it means you're all out. God's eyes, if you're not all in, then you're all out. It doesn't work like the rule of 72, where you put a little bit of money in now and the interest go over time. God said, my plan don't work like that. It don't work like that. You would think if I put something in now and then over a period of time it grows some more. And God says, listen, man, if you go all in, I'll increase your land. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. God's return on your investment is just like that. The return on your investment will be just like that. Once you decide to make a decision, I'm going all in. It's better than the Dow Jones. It's better than the S&P 500. It'll be better than the NASDAQ. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. The moment you say, I'm going to go all in, God, he says, all right, I've been waiting for that one. We got such a great crowd of witnesses. Guess what, y'all? I see Mike going all in. Moses, come here. Come here. Guess what? I see Evan going all in. Peter, look at this. Look at this. Come check this out. I see Minister Judy going all in. He said, go all in with Daddy. Go all in. And they are cheering for you. They want you to go all in because they know what he has waiting for you. God is saying, I'll take it all if you go all in. If you decide that you don't want to go all in, he said, I'm going to take it away. I'll bypass you and go to the next one. It's still here for you when you decide that you want to go all in. He took their life. What would die in your life because you chose to keep a part back from God? While you're trying to hide your treasures, he actually has people waiting in the bush, waiting around the corner to come carry you away. That's what God said. If you could see what he really had or really has in his hands, would you hide anything for God? If you can really see the Father who created the heaven and the earth, he owns everything. The one who gave you breath, he has everything in his hands, and he's waiting to give it all over to you. He's just waiting. God wants to birth the promise in somebody, but he wants you. He wants to make sure that you're all in first. He doesn't want you to abort the process. I know it might be scary, but know this. Your Father knows about losing something. He knows about losing something. He really knows about losing something. He knows that you may be doubtful. He knows that you might be saying, God, not me. This can't be for me. I'm the one who was the drug dealer on the street, or I'm the one who used to run the women. I'm the one who used to wait for the girls to come out on a let out from church to talk to them. Not me. You can't have that for me. He said, yeah, you the one. You're the one I want to use. God, it can't be me, the one who have more bottle time than FaceTime with you. He says, yes, that's you. God, it can't be me. I gotta be doubtful. You want me to go all in? He says, I went all in for you. Remember? The song goes, they hung me high, they stretched me wide, they bruised my side. He says, yeah, I thought about you. I thought about you too. He doesn't want to cause a stillbirth. He doesn't want you to lose the promise. So God is saying, okay, I want you to try a little test with me. I want you to go all in for 9 months and see if you can birth the process. Can you birth the promise in these 9 months? He says, okay, if you can't do it in 9 months, he said, how about 40 weeks? Just go all in for 40 weeks so we can birth this out of you. 40 weeks seem too long? He says, okay, I'll break it down in even simpler terms for you. How about going into it for 280 days?
Yeah.
200, that's all I'm asking for. It's not even a whole year. Not even a whole year. Just give me 280 days. All right, okay, let's break it down to the time. He says, I need you to go in for 6,720 hours. Can you do that? No, too many of us only pray once a day. We can't even seek you for 10 minutes a day. Okay, how about 403,200 minutes? Just go all in. Just try that one time. He says, if you do that for me, I promise you, I'll birth in you the promise. Stand to your feet. When you go all in, it says going all in won't cost you anything. But yes, going all in won't cost you anything. He says, because if you give it over to me, I'll turn around and give it back to you. Going all in. This God is asking you today, just go all in for me.
Will your spirit say
If you go all in for me, because I already went all in for you, God is saying. Go all in for me. Today I make the decision, God, that I'm going to go all in. I'm going to give that issue over to you, and I'm going all in. I'm going to give that concern over to you, and I'm going to go all in. I'm going to focus on you, God, and your will and your word and your way. And I'm going to go all in, God. I know I'm going to go all in today, God.
now will your heart
He said, today, you want the breakthrough. You want me to birth that in you. You want to bring forth something. But before I do any of that, I need you to go all in. I need you to go all in. And I will say, yes. Today, God, I make the decision that I'm going to go all in. If you have been in the stage of being lukewarm about going all in for God, and you're saying, God, I don't know what going all in is going to feel like. I don't know what going all in should look like. I don't know what going all in even, I don't know a Christian that went all in. And I've been in church all my life. Most of them are still in the world and in the church. And you just need prayer about how to help getting all in. Come on up. Come on up. And today,